How you doing? What did you do Saturday? Say.
Saturday, hiking.
Okay. But try to use as many words as possible.
I went to hike on a mountain.
Good. I went hiking on a mountain. And who did you go with?
My parents.
Great. Yeah, describe it a little more. How long did you go? How far away was it? Was it difficult, easy?
It was pretty fun.
Yeah?
Because there was a lot of short paths, and I love short paths.
You like short paths. Why do you like short paths?
Because they're cool.
They're cool. Did you see any interesting animals or plants or trees?
No. Didn't see any animals.
Okay. Where was the mountain?
Guess I saw some ants.
Okay. Cool. What were the ants up to?
I don't know. They were just walking.
Yeah.
This is the
great.
ant. Oh. This is a human's foot. This.
Yeah. What do you call a whole group of ants? Do you know?
Colony.
Yeah, very good. A colony of ants. Yeah, what do you know about ants? Talk about ants for a little bit. Do you know any interesting things about ants?
Ants are really strong.
Okay, yeah.
Because they can lift up 50 times their weight.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot.
Now I have an ant farm at my house.
You have an ant farm at your house?
Yes.
Ooh, what does it look like? What is it?
I'm going to bring the ant farm. Okay.
Yeah, just grab it quickly. You can take a look at it. So you have a lot of ants there. Is there like a liquid? It looks blue to me.
This is Jello in here.
Jello. Okay. What is the Jello for? What's the purpose?
Jello. The Jello is like a dirt.
And what is the white stuff on top?
These?
Yeah.
It's when these ants' little claw thingies.
Yeah.
Bring these Jellos, cut their way through the Jellos, and bring the pieces of the Jello back into here. These are pieces of Jello.
Ah. So the ants crawl underneath, get the Jello, and come back up?
For some reason, the ants also made a way to enter their home by like this.
Okay, interesting.
They can go like this, and they can go like this.
They made a little tunnel.
Yes.
Okay. Have the ants grown much, or they've always been about that size?
A little bit.
Yeah. How long have you had the ant farm?
There were usually 10 ants in here. Now there's 8.
Ooh,
2 of them died.
Okay.
One of them exploded for no reason.
Exploded?
Yeah, his body just ripped apart.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
I don't
know.
So
are the dead ones still in there, or did you throw them outside?
One ant was just staying in this corner when there's no pieces of Jello in here. Just stayed in here. And the next day, stayed in here. And the next day, it was still staying here. So I shook it a little bit, and then it rolled into here. Then I shook it another times. Then it crashed into here. Then I think it died. I think its body just got crushed.
By the Jello stuff.
Yeah, I think his body just got crushed. And now he is in the bottom.
Okay.
This is the ants' graveyard.
Yeah. Do ants give burials? Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
This crushed ant died first, and then this ant got ripped apart and died.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's interesting. So what do they do all day?
Probably they don't eat anything.
Oh, really? How do they survive?
I don't know.
Can they eat the Jello stuff?
I guess they eat it a little bit.
Yeah.
To survive. Because we can't give them food in this Jello thing.
Okay, why not?
Because when food touches this Jello thing, then they would be, what do I call that? Close to mushrooms.
Ooh, it's like a fungus, maybe?
Oh, fungus.
Yeah, fungus.
There will be fungus covered the food before the ants could get any. So
fungus will cover the food. Yeah. Okay. So that might affect the ants, make them sick, you think?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. You got some insects there.
I'm going to play a little trick on these ants. Wow. Now those ants just fall.
Yeah, but seems like they can climb up as well.
This Jello thing just sticked in here, so it doesn't come off.
Yeah, it stays there.
Wow, the ants just stayed in here now.
Yeah, I guess ants are very light, so they can fall from a big height, and it's not a huge problem.
Yeah, ants can hold on to stuff because they have these little hang-on to things.
I think they're called pincers. Maybe.
Yeah. Pincer. They stick the pincers in the glass and they climb up.
Yeah. Don't
these ants fall? No.
I don't think so. Yeah, no. Cool. That's interesting. Yeah. You got quite a few ants there. So get back to the mountain. You were on the mountain. How long did you go hiking for?
4 hours.
4 hours. It's a long time. How did you feel? Were you able to do it? Was it difficult?
And stuff.
Cool. Did you notice that it was harder to breathe at the top of the mountain?
No.
Okay. Same breath?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the Antarctica sea ice. So we read the article last time, right?
Yes.
What was the article about?
Antarctica.
What's happening to the ice?
The ice is melting.
Yeah. And is that a good thing, bad thing? What do you think?
Bad thing.
Yeah. Why?
Because then sea levels will rise into the top and then cover the earth with oceans of water.
Yeah, correct. The oceans will rise. So
we have to make an underwater city to survive. Or move on to outer space.
Yeah, outer space, underwater.
If we melt all the ices in Antarctica, it will be more. It will be more than all the water in Earth.
All the water on Earth, yeah. If all the ice melts, it will be more than all the water on Earth. Would you rather live below the ocean or in space?
Oh, I know. I will live.
I would rather live.
I would rather live in the ocean and the space.
You can only choose. What if you can only choose one? Have to choose one.
Probably space.
Yeah? Why?
I'm going to live in. Okay. I'm going to live both in under the ocean and the space by connecting those two together.
Okay.
We would have a space station orbiting around it, a gigantic space station, and we would connect it to under the sea by a space elevator.
Yeah. And you can go up and down the elevator, press a button. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Will be cool.
How long do you think it would take to go from space on the elevator all the way to the ocean? Take a long time, huh?
A week.
A week?
You have to stay in the elevator for weeks.
Yeah. How would you feel about that?
Boring. The elevator would have to be more big for we to survive.
Yeah, the elevator would have to be bigger.
Big as a camping car.
Yeah, good. Do you know the word claustrophobic?
Claustrophobic.
Yeah. So that's like people who are afraid of small spaces. So if you get stuck in an elevator, they would be afraid. They wouldn't like it. Yeah. So for claustrophobic people,
those people has to go on a camping car instead of regular cars because regular cars are cramped inside. Camping cars are more bigger.
Claustrophobic people would need to go on camper vans, I guess. Camper vans. Can you say that? Read that, rather.
Claustrophobic people would need to go on camper vans.
Well said. Everyone else would need to bring enough food and water and whatnot. Do you ever want to go to Antarctica? Place of penguins and ice and mountains of ice. Would you ever want to go there?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Why? What would you like to
because go there I for? Like snow.
You like snow? Okay.
Yeah. I could have snow fight and making snowmans and stuff.
Yeah, I could make a snowman.
And make a snow castle.
Yeah, that is true. A snow castle.
Instead of sand castles, I'm going to make snow castles.
Yeah.
Real life-size snow castles.
So you can go inside of it?
Yes, made out of ice.
Yeah. Do you know what those are called? Like buildings that people live in made of ice? Huh?
Igloos.
Yeah, very good. Have you ever been in an igloo?
No.
Do you have any interest in igloos?
I've been in fake igloos before, but I've never been in real igloos.
Okay. On to Antarctica, you could probably build one, I imagine. What would you want to do?
And in China.
Yeah.
Because in China, it snows a lot.
Yeah, probably in the West. Probably snows quite a lot. What about Korea? There's
only
winter?
Snows in the winter. But in China, it snows right after winter started, and the snow doesn't melt until February.
Very good. It starts... the snow starts at the beginning of winter.
And there's stacks and stacks of snow in spring.
Oh yeah? Snow's still around in spring?
Yeah, and the snow doesn't melt until February 21 or so.
Oh wow. Yeah, snow in spring though, sometimes it gets a little ugly. We call it slush from where I'm from. Slush. Yeah. Slush. The snow, it gets warmer, so the snow melts. The cars drive and they hit dirt, so the snow gets an ugly, like brown, black, dirty color, and it's not so nice.
Oh yeah, I saw that before, and it looked really gross.
Yeah, it looks gross.
I almost throw up.
Hey, yeah, you don't want to do that.
I almost throw up when I saw that. The color was all black and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Gray and black and brown and stuff.
Dirt. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Eventually, it just melts away, and then it becomes summer, which is nice. But
yeah.
Have you ever had a snow cone? The food, the little snow cone, and they put like red or pink or orange coloring on it, and you can eat it.
No.
Snow cone. Okay. Yeah. Maybe give it a try. They're pretty good.
Maybe I could make a snow ice cream.
Yeah, they don't actually use snow. They use something else, but yeah.
I will use ice for the cone, and the parts we can eat is the snow. And I color it with food colorings and stuff.
Yep. Yeah,
make it look like an ice cream.
Yes, that's
and we add food coloring to the ice cone, so it looks like a real cone. And then we can grab the ice cream and chomp it off.
Yeah, and eat it. Yeah, so you would go down to Antarctica. You would make snow castle. What else would you do there?
But we'll need really clean snows to make those ice cones and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want dirty snow. You don't want to eat dirty snow.
Yeah. We have to clean up dirty snow and make them into real usually clean snow.
Do you ever have to shovel snow away from your, say, the front door or stuff like that, so you can, when it's in the winter, does it snow a lot there?
Here?
Yeah, where you at your house. Does it snow?
A little bit.
Do you ever have to push the snow away so you can walk down the street?
No.
Shovel the snow? Okay.
But in the tallest mountain in South Korea, in the top of the mountain, there is stacks and stacks of snow.
Okay.
It goes up to my hips or something.
Yeah, waist maybe, like the middle of your body.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so all the ice melts. How will the rising sea levels impact humans in the future? There's more ocean. How will it affect humans?
Then the whole world will get flooded.
Yeah. What do you call cities that are on, what do you call when the land meets the ocean? That's a coast.
Oh, coast. A coast.
So a city on the coast is a coastal city.
A coastal city.
So you have a big city and the sea level rises. What happens to the coastal city?
The whole city gets flooded.
Yeah, so that could be a big problem. The coastal cities get flooded.
This is an apartment. This is the gush of water that is coming from the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary. Like a tsunami or something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be a big problem. Where you're kind of far inland, right? You're not near a coast.
Where I live is not near the coast, but yeah.
Yeah, so you're in a good spot then.
Close to Seoul.
Yeah, so you would say if you're not near the coastal city, you're inland. My city is inland.
Yeah, my city is inland.
Yep, great. So we're almost toward the end, unfortunately already. Next week, Friday, do you want to do, I have one on astronauts. We can talk about 4 new astronauts going to space.
Cool.
Yeah? I think that'll be good.
Space is cool.
Space is
there's
incredible.
There's a lot of mystery hiding in space.
Tons of mysteries. Dark energy, black holes, all that. Lots of mysteries.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think I have to head out and start another class.
About 30% is the parts we can see, and the other parts are dark energy and dark matter.
That is true. All right, we will continue this.
I think Darth Vader rules that parts.
Maybe he's the owner
Vader.
All right. Great. We will talk about that on Friday. Dark energy, Darth Vader, and astronauts. Sounds good?
Darth Vader is from Star Wars. It's not real.
Yeah, true. But dark energy is real. So are astronauts. All right. I will see you on Friday. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.